I said to you at the top of the show, excuse me, when we came on at 10 that we were going to talk about Colin Bell, and I offered you, of course, the football fan, the chance to do just that. So let's go to the phone line, shall we? Let's speak to Jack, a Man City fan. Hello, Jack. Good evening.
Hi, Andy. Hi, Jason.
Hi, Jack. Thanks so much for coming on. Off you go. What would you like to say?
Yeah, just wanted to talk about Boxing Day 1977. I don't know if you're aware of it, either of you guys, but it was a comeback day when Colin made his comeback after the injury.
Oh, yeah, right, I heard about this.
Just when everyone stood up, gave him a stand ovation.
Absolutely. I've never been in a football stadium like it. The atmosphere was, you just couldn't describe it, guys. I've been to cup finals. I've supported City since 1970. Been to cup finals, travelled all over the world, and I've never seen anything like it. There was 46,000 people. There was grown men crying. The referee couldn't blow his whistle to start the game, start the second half for 5 minutes. That's how much he was loved. You know, really absolute. You know, when they talk about legend, it doesn't describe him. You know, unbelievable.
It's going to be impossible to pinpoint, I imagine. But was there one particular attribute that he had that just took your breath away when you watched him, Jack?
Yeah, he had it all. That was the attribute.
Yeah,
he had it all. But I was watching him. I was 15 years old. I was there that day in the Kippax. I was watching. I seen Tony Buck. He held him back. He brought him on. The crowd stood up. Even the Newcastle fans stood up. You know, he got a standing ovation. And they had a box at Man City. Roll on 30 years. About 2007 at the Etihad. I had a box there for a few years. And he came in. And I went back to being a 15-year-old lad again. Wow. Unbelievable.
I bet.
You know,
It's a great feeling.
Like he walked in the room, and I'm not joking, and he sat down for about 10 minutes, just chatted away. He was the most unassuming guy you could ever wish to meet. You'd never believe that he was a world-class footballer.
Isn't that lovely? I've had that before, obviously, with a couple of United players. I remember the first time I met Cantona. Isn't that bizarre that there's just an aura about these people you can't put your finger on? They're just different to everyone else, aren't they?
He just had it. But that game where he came back, guys, he literally smashed his knee. You know, he came back. He played 2 or 3 years after, but it wasn't the same play. He was still better than that for what was there. But he was literally running about. He couldn't bend his leg. You know, he was running about with his legs straight. But he was still brilliant. You know, but the guy was just terrific. And you know, condolences to his family. It's, you know, it's 74. It's not an old age.
No, it's not. Jack, listen, what a wonderful call. Thank you so much. It must be difficult. Certainly, if you
No
grew up
problem,
watching
guys.
him, I really appreciate your time. Thanks, Jack.
Legend.
Cheers, Jack.
I just hope they're doing justice tomorrow night.
I won't comment on that. Thanks, Jack.
No. All right. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. There you go, Jack, the Man City fan, of course.
I tell you what I've noticed as well, just going through on our monitors, just watching Sky Sports News, is of all the players that have, David Silva has tweeted, Foden has tweeted, one or two other
Liam
players.
Gallagher's tweeted.
You know, there's even
So
past
much
and present, even though he was of a generation that David Silva probably wouldn't have known growing up who Colin Bell was, but he would have known when he was at City. So just to see that as well, I think probably gives you some idea as to the impact that he had on even this current squad.